Okay, I'm just making sure everything's okay. Let's see. Hey. Nothing crashes today. That's what I'm hoping for. Okay, I think everything is working. I think everything is working right. Okay. So we're gonna get started on reading today. I have a different setup. I'm just trying to see if everything will work properly if I do it on my phone. I used to have a webcam. Now I'm gonna do it all on my phone. But we'll see. We will see. That's what I'm hoping. Okay. Okay, I think everything is working. So hopefully you can see me on the screen and everything. Okay. I think everything is working right. I'm confused, but let's start. I'm just gonna read. So we last left off on, the party that Chuya's mafia members they made like a party for him for his 1 year for being in the Port Mafia. Today. So, I showed the picture finally on Twitter, and I'm gonna show it to you now. This is the picture I was talking about on the manga page. I was talking about where everyone was around him after they showed him Chuya a picture when he was 5 years old at the beach with a man. I'm pretty sure that has to be like their boss. I forgot his name, Mori. So yeah, I'm pretty sure that's who that is. But they didn't say. But this is the picture I was talking about. I think if I'm going to base, I know that's dark. If I'm going to base around what we read, this is going to be, Iceman. You know, Iceman. They always said about, oh no, Piano Man, right? Maybe it was Iceman. Yeah, it was Iceman who was always expressionless. Look at him, not smiling. I want to say this is Albatross because he just looks like that would be him. Piano Man. Maybe. Piano. They said Piano Man had like a suit. They all have suits, but like, he had like wiring inside his sleeves. So and so you know where that sound's coming from. Yeah, so he had wiring in his sleeves, so I'm pretty sure this is, I don't even think you know who I'm like looking at. I have my mouse. I don't know how to like show you. I wish I had like something. Let me just do this. I forgot you can't see what I was talking about. I'm stupid. Okay. Let me use this. So this or my this where my this is, I'm pretty sure this is Piano Man. This is Doc. This is Iceman. This is Albatross. And this has to be, who is this again? I forgot. Who's the last person name? Lipman. I think this is Lipman. I can be wrong. I already know this is the dog. Oops. I already know this is dog and this is Iceman. So, you know, you can, and this has to be Albatross. There's no other way this cannot be Albatross. That's just me personally. Anyway. No, you're like, what the hell are you talking about? Who are you talking to? About? But yeah, that's who I thought they were. What? That's not how you say words. Anyway. Let's read. This is after, just right after the manga page. So, and guess who found the files we were looking for? Me. I'm sorry. I threaten and beg every record. I threaten and beg every record keeper who seems like they might have had these documents until I finally got them myself. Of course, even the greatest explorer never reaches his destination without taking the first step, Lipton said with a gentle smile. He held out a different stack of documents. I don't know if I want to keep them. Maybe. I'm on the page, on the screen. I'll take off a lot of my stuff. Yeah, he held a different stack of documents. I asked the lady I knew for a favor and received access to some of the government's military files. Naturally, they immediately destroyed the most confidential files involving the research. Once the war ended, I did discover that one military unit put out a call for body donations out west for use in human experimentation. This was our first clue. In other words, I contributed the most out of everyone here. I think this is this is Lipton talking. Ow. I should crack my back. Sorry about what's the word I want to say? Whatever. Sorry, I'm just messing up words a lot today. I'm not feeling well. Earlier I said my sinus were hurting because, you can feel like the pressure. It's like between the nose, by your nostrils. Those veins right there. I felt it. I was like, man. And then my jaw's starting to hurt too. It usually hurts when my sinuses are acting up really badly. I've been having problems with my jaw. I have to pop it, crack my jaw. You have to open your mouth. Especially when you sleep for a long time. And then when you yawn, you can hear that little crack. That's what I have to do each time when my sinuses hurt because it really do hurt. I feel like my jaw's really tense. Anyway, as the situation slowly dawned on him, Chuya timidly... Oh my god, why can't I read today? Chuya timidly looked over at the final person in the group, Iceman. Didn't do anything special. Iceman added before taking out the last set of documents. I found records of your parents' siblings, their family tree, where you went to school, along with your grades and school photos. I found your birth records too. The young man told me not to let the boss know you were looking into this, so I couldn't go to an information broker. I had to sneak into 8 different buildings myself to get these. 8 different buildings? So you blinked in surprise. This man said, I didn't do anything special, but I did find your whole family lineage. Their ancestors, their grandparents, where they used to go to school, their favorite restaurants. But I didn't do anything special though. I even know who is going to be your future children. How do you know this? Chuya blinked in surprise while accepting the documents. Iceman nodded, then faintly smiled for the first time that day. Now you can smile. Expressionless, emotionless. That's what I be saying. Yes, you can. You just don't want to. Very, very few people knew Iceman as a person, but he was actually quite soft-spoken and kind when he wasn't on the job. He was simply a good-natured man who enjoyed coffee and listening to records in his spare time. Not many knew he had this side to him, but the 5 men here did. Chuya looked at each of them in turn. They were all smiling. Yanaman, Albatross, Doc, I don't like that man. Lipton, and Iceman, I don't like him either. Important Mafia, cream of the crop. Why though? Chuya looked at the photo. You're disobeying the boss by doing this. Keeping Chuya's history a secret was how the pork mafia boss was keeping him shackled to the organization. He wouldn't be able to betray them as long as this info was under wraps. Yonaman, however, simply shrugged. The boss gave me orders to keep an eye on you in case you learned the secret. He never told me to keep that secret from you. She stared hard at Piano Man in an attempt to understand what he really meant by that remark. Why? I flashed an uneasiness, briefly colored Chuyu's expression. Why would you all go through this? Why? Piano Man looked puzzled as if the question didn't make sense. I already told you why. Because you're celebrating your 1-year anniversary today. But it's nothing particularly serious, said Littman. Baffled by Chuyu's reaction, he eyed the rest of the group. We had to come up with a reason, though. Look on his face said this was the most natural conclusion. It's because you're our friend. Are things different with the sheep? They have been. That was what Chuyu's flustered expression was saying. Everyone in the sheep depended on him. The contrary was unthinkable. How about you think about this? I did not say that right. How about you think about it like this, Chuya? Whitman spread his arm, his gaze softening. This isn't a present. It's a flag. Ever since the days of the ancient Rome, there was one reason to raise a flag. To tell the people, we're here and we're the chosen one. If anyone of the six is ever in trouble, remember that flag and gather under it. Counting on you. And he slightly tilted his head to the side. What a wonderful speech, said Dog. I hate I don't want to see you ever again. That's Littman promise. Littman promise for you. I have to wonder how many women have been. Fool about that silver tongue of yours, he said, almost seemed to be mumbling to himself. I have no idea what you're talking about, Littman replied, with an unbothered smirk. Oh, right. The peer support group actually has an official name. The Flags. That's where I got the metaphor from. You know, man, the group's founder is the only one who remembers and used the name, though. The Flags? Albatross appeared dubious. Pretty sure this is the first time I'm hearing about this. Well, come on, don't tell me you forgot. I told you this on your first day of the group. Right, guys? The old man looked at the others, but no one even blinked. Oh, hold up. Did you all forget? It took me 3 whole months to come up with that name. Suffering. Everyone averted their eyes. My Chuya was quietly focused on the photo in his hand as all the answers were right there. As if the existence of the photo itself was the answer, not the people in it. Happy 1-year Mafia anniversary, Chuya, the group cheered. For the briefest moment, Chuya wore a childlike expression as he didn't know what to do or how to respond. He looked at his comrades, then through the files, and at himself in the photo once more. What's wrong? Piano Man's voice pulled Chuya back to reality. He tried to look angry. He opened his mouth and attempted to yell something, but not a single thought came to mind. Everyone stared at Chuya in puzzlement, then he swiftly turned around and shouted at the entrance. Now I get it! His voice went unnecessarily loud. You thought you could pull a fast one on me, showing me this so I can get all weepy and apologize. That's what's going on, isn't it? This man. No, actually well, it ain't gonna work on me, got it? That won't work on me. She began storming towards the entrance and kept his head down. I'm going home, and y'all better not follow me. I don't want to see any old tail faces. The piano man glared at the others with a perplexed expression. He said to Julia, "Oh well, I guess if you're leaving, we're leaving. We're actually gonna have a billiards tournament after this, but I guess we're just gonna have to play without you." "You want the honor? Guest of honor?" Lippman raised an eyebrow. "Ryan's, we have to take all this nice booze. We can't even go to waste. Let's cut loose and forget about work while we can. Whoever wins first gets a prize." "That sounds wonderful." "Hey, Chuya, don't mind us. Have a safe trip home." Albatross waved at the entrance. "Whatever," barked Chuya before kicking the door and open and leaving the pool hall. After the five comrades exchanged glances, they turned their gaze to the door. No one said a word. 10 and 20 seconds of silence went by. Still no one spoke up. Nobody moved a muscle. 30 seconds went by. Right when they was about to reach the 40-second mark, the door of the pool hall opened just a crack. "Screw you guys. Just tell me the rules. Taking all these stupid prizes back home with me." She was standing there looking equally frustrated and angry. "Now we're talking," the young man said with a smile. After that, the pool hall was full of the usual hustle and bustling. Billiards balls. Balls. Clacking and shuffling. The shuffling of footsteps. Cheering. Trash talking. Groaning. Clinking glasses and billiards balls dropping into the pockets. And youthful laughter. Same mundane scene you've seen everywhere else in the world. If everyone in the room pitched in, they could afford numerous plots of land in this town. But you never know, not just serving them. These young men were simply chatting like usual. "Say, who do we end up in last place? Who ended up in last place the last time again? You won't be talking a big game for long. We need more booze." Ha ha ha. "The drunker you get, the more your aim sucks. You're going down." "True, the alcohol is making it hard to keep my hands sticky. I'm probably going to sink 3 more times I'm probably going to sink only 3 times as many balls as you." Oh, it's on. The pool hall was full of life. Someone started playing music on the jukebox. Old woodwind music could be heard in the background as the group played pool, drank champagne, and joked around. It was seen from any corner of any old town, something that was universally wished for but wasn't hard to achieve. That very something could disappear in the blink of an eye, just like bubbles in a champagne glass. This was one of the moments. This strap's gonna win me the whole thing. By the way, I saw you talking down the harbor with a blonde woman in tow. Is it your new girlfriend? Huh? Next, this isn't looking good. Wow, do you guys really want to lose to me that badly? That's what they said. ACK. Could these balls literally be in a worse spot? Don't make things easier for Julia. He's already got a big enough ego as it is. I have an ego? Don't let him win. Whoever's next, you better not mess up. The stick connected with the cue ball perfectly. Perfectly. The falling shot spin twirled the white ball into a straight ball, knocking it into another numbered ball after that. The resulting combination shot one ball after another, each knocking the cells in a different direction. The colorful energized ball wove complex geometrical patterns across the pool table. Whoa! So many gas. The combo shot chain reaction, which was too intricate for a human eye to follow, continued until the final target. The yellow and white 9 ball began rolling towards one of the middle pockets. The 9 ball moved slowly as it was taking in a deep breath, and then fell into the pocket. Split second, the silence followed, and then everyone erupted in cheers and applause. Incredible. What was that? You made that shot like a pro. That was art. Sorry, Chuya. Looks like your championship ends here. The new king takes the throne. I made that shot anyway. Something bizarre just happened. Startled, everyone started looking around to see who made that shot. Huh? Up until a few minutes ago, there were 6 people in the room. Now there were 7. No need to clap, said the 7th man, who wore a blue jacket and had long arms and legs. His dark brown eyes perfectly complemented his black hair. His handsome face was very serious, almost so far as he held a cue stick in a ceremonial staff. There we go. No need a prize either. My sole intention is to interact with the secret even for our connection. The investigation manual said that's just the best way to get information out of the humans. And it appears that we've wandered over our Billets game as planned. So why not be focused on the mission? I forgot the AI voice name, so this is what I'm gonna give him. The young man's voice was flat and I've never heard this word. Sonorous? 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 Sonorous. Sonorous. Yeah, sonorous. Okay. His gaze seriousness itself. That moment marked the end of the peaceful tournament. A kukuri soared through the young man's neck with a fiery roar. Oh my. He tilted his head effortlessly, dodging the blade while it sliced the ends of his hair. Albatross has thrown the kukuri. Undeterred, he maintained his calm expression and sank low into the ground. Iceman then emerged behind the newcomer with the cue stick. He twisted his body like a screen before shooting forward like a bullet from a sniper rifle. The young man in the blue easily evaded, so Iceman followed up with a barrage of thrusts with his cue stick. The tip of the stick grazed the opponent's skin, scorched the hair on his head, and pierced the downy hairs on his ears. Yet none of the attacks were a direct hit. He avoided them by a mere whisker. Oh my god. Today is not a good day to be reading. I'm going to be messing up this badly. I'm impressed, said Iceman. This is fun, Albatross cheered. You must be really having a death wish coming in here without even knocking. Let me grant the wish for you. Despite participating in a friendly game of billiards, it appears my targets in investigation are becoming increasingly aggressive. Your actions are illogical. Why are you doing this? The young Wills did not have an answer for him. Right as the newcomer was thrown off balance from dodging the cue stick, Piano Man slipped behind him and started pulling on fine, glittering radio wires from his watch. You could finish by making excuses when you're down on the floor. The wire which would be nearly invisible if it weren't for the faint light reflecting on it, slowly fell and wrapping around the young man's neck. The young man flicked his wrist, causing the wire to rapidly construct by the winding device in his sleeve. Chuya had destroyed just one of the winders in his sleeve. The Piano Man had devices up both. And once they started winding, the wires transferred and guillotines not even superhuman strength can stop. The young man instantaneously wedged the cue stick between his neck and the wire. The winding piano wires snapped through the wood like butter before it was perfectly flush against the man's neck. All that was left for the a merciless wire to turn the man's shoulders into a flat table. Yet that didn't happen. What? The young man didn't try to dodge. He didn't even try to pull the wire off his neck. There was no need for him. Because the piano wire was simply guiding around the surface of the man's skin. The binding device screeched as the wire dug into his neck, but that was all that happened. It didn't even leave a scratch. Stress in the exodermis context detected. The man nodded with a blank expression, activating escape measures in accordance to a designated self-defense routine. He instantly spun to his side like a car wheel without any sort of wind-up. His leather shoes threw a perfect arch in midair as he spun so quickly powerfully that he snapped the piano wire that destroyed the wire along with it. Fragments of the device were sent flying. Now that's impressive, the piano man said. He stepped back. Combat type skill, huh? See how you infiltrated mafia property by yourself. Everyone swiftly created distance between them and the man. Ordinarily, rules wouldn't work on combat type skills users, unlike guns or knives, but this kind of movement was unpredictable. One miscalculation could lead to a quick death. The young mafiosi immediately began getting their anti-skill opponent information. Please wait, I did not come here to fight you, the young man implored the group before producing a black badge from his breast pocket. My name is Adam. I'm your pole detective. Let's skip the page. Nope, I didn't. I did not. The atmosphere in the room suddenly changed. Cop? The young man's smirk was sharp as a knife. Well then, oh my god. Oh, then I guess that means you were right, Adam. There has been a misunderstanding. It was a mistake on your part thinking the cop will waltz in here and make it out alive. Lippman! Very well. Lippman pulled out 2 machine pistols from his jacket, each spitting out 10 bullets per second with incredible speed. The man who introduced himself as Adam held up the back of his hand to block. Each 9mm bullet that hit his hand ricocheted in a different direction. Impact detected. Rupture stress limits are at 37%. The detective shouted. You're in danger of damaging the international investigator. I don't feel like doing his voice no more. That's my stuff. It looks like physical attacks don't work on him. Piano man calmly stared at him. Lippman, keep him busy. We're going to capture him instead. Wait. Iceman spat Q-stick in hand. I don't sense anything. That man. It was the first time Iceman's face expressed astonishment that day. Doesn't have any special powers. What? Confusion skewed the 6 comrades' faces, because what Iceman said couldn't be possible. There's no way someone without a skill could snap Piano's man wire or deflect 9mm bullets with his bare hands. It was like gravity working in reverse and causing the sun and moon to collide. But Iceman's gut was never wrong. The average person would have trouble holding out in a battle that confronted with 2 completely contradicting situations. Most would devolve in chaos or flee the scene. The 6 mafiosis weren't any ordinary people, though. Interesting. Piano man smirked. Then let the game begin. Whoever beats this guy gets to be the talk of the town all next week. Everyone, you have permission to use your powers. I don't have to conceal my skill anymore? Very well. That's what I'm talking about. Can't wait to slice open his stomach. Numerous luminous spirits appeared out of nowhere. These fist-sized orbs had neither heat nor weight. They began revolving around atom-like planets in the solar system. That's when Adam stumbled. Oh. Adam's leather shoes sank into the hard floor as he was stepping into quicksand. The floor swallowed him. Oh my god. The dinosaur swallowed his foot and stumbled like sand. He stomped the ground with his other foot to break free, but that foot began sinking as well, causing him to instinctively place his left hand on the floor. That hand, of course, has soon submerged too. Adam twisted his body and tried to grab onto the pool table leg, but something sprouted from the back of his hand. It was covered in elaborate scales and had a pointed bird-like head. Holes of sharp fangs filled his mouth. It was a dinosaur. Dinosaur? What is happening? It was a dinosaur. A tiny dinosaur head was growing from the back. And look. This dogs? Who powers this? No relevant information available in the knowledge module, and Adam appeared dubious. The dinosaur roared and lunged its jaw at Adam's neck. He turned his head and managed to evade, but the motion threw him off balance, causing him to be swallowed even further into the ground. Another, said a voice. All of a sudden, another radio wire shot out the ceiling, wrapped itself around Adam, then instantly began pulling him until his body slammed against the ceiling. Beige sand scattered onto the floor. Parts of the ceiling became crumbling down. Adam let out a groan pain, and the wire simultaneously vanished. Gravity then pulled him back down until he crashed onto the floor, causing his body to once again be swallowed by the hellish quicksand-like flooring. Combat evaluation while you're unable to process current situation. Piano word began I'm so angry. Piano wires once again found its way around Adam's neck. Coming in here. Oh, I'm reading too fast at this point. Around Adam's neck. Coming in here again alone against the six of us was a tremendous miscalculation on your part, Detective Taunted Piano Man with a cruise. Hold on. I want to take a break. I'm taking a break. Jesus. Why am I so bad at reading now? Jeez. I'm suffering. I want to know who powers who. I don't know. I want to say, let me try to, before it is revealed, I want to say the quicksand, based on their personality. We already know the piano wire is Piano Man. We already know gravity is Julia. I don't know. Could it be Lipman as the quicksand? I want to know. I want that to happen for some reason. What else was happening? The dinosaur head was making me scream. That made me scream. I want to say that was albatross because that is hilarious. But I think it's I think it can't be dogs. I don't think it's dog. That don't seem right. Is it Iceman? So you got Piano Man, Albatross, Lipman, Doc. That's 6. I'm missing Albatross, Piano Man, Lipman, Iceman, Doc. Oh, I was missing Iceman. And Chuya. So we already got Chuya, Piano Man. I don't know. I want to say quicksand is Lipman. And then the dinosaur is going to be like I wanted to be Albatross, but I think it's Iceman. I think it's Iceman. What the heck is wrong with you? Why were you shaking for? Oh, my head hurts. Oh god, it hurts so bad. Hey. How you doing? I'll take a break. I am struggling. I am struggling. Yeah. What did you do? Yeah. I'm not playing with that toy with you. You can put that away. Because you're not supposed to have it in your room. Okay, I think I want to read again. I'm going to try to finish this page maybe we can stop. Alright. I'll finish this page. What you do? So, voters, I appreciate you fully. Right. Every time I try to slow down, I stutter, but then I speed up as well at the same time, and then I just read too fast and it's making me mess up as well. So I'm suffering either way. Finishing up this page. I'm going to be on to another chapter. I think they have like this detail that like a line break or like chapter break. You know when you like do like a time skip, you have like the dashes or like a line. So I think that's what it means. Chapter. Second chapter is kind of short because I don't see them saying like chapter 2 or anything. It's just like those line breaks. So yeah, we're almost done with this chapter. It's all still the prologue, and then we're gonna be on chapter like 1 maybe because it's still prologue. Anyway, go sit down. You scared me. You happen to have a spare winding machine. Not even God himself could last 10 seconds against all these skills at once. Anyways, here's your last 1-year anniversary gift, Chia. Feel free to break his arm's leg as you please. Chia? Adam's expression changed the moment he heard the name. I knew it had to be you. What happened after that ended in a blink of an eye. Adam perfectly shoved his right arm into the ground, causing the dinosaur to shriek before disappearing into the floor. The inertia from his right arm allowed him to lift his leg out of the quicksand and kick the nearby pool table, knocking the cue stick onto the ground. Okay, who had the cue stick? It was Lipman. Iceman. Was it Lipman? Iceman. So I was right. I think. No, I said the quicksand was Lipman. So I was wrong. Okay. Okay. I'm pretty sure the piano stick is Iceman. Not piano stick, cue stick. Adam scooped up the cue stick with his foot, and kicked it upwards rather than glancing in his direction. It spun in the air and then it caught with his left hand behind his back. With the twirling stick a few times, he slammed onto the quicksand, using a recoil to pull himself out of the floor. What is he, some kind of acrobat? Albatross shouted. Don't let him move another inch, Piano Man ordered. Batman began rapidly firing his machine pistols. Oh, wait, he had a... I know he had... I'm confused. He has machine pistols, but he also have a power too. Was it the quicksand? Did he have the cue stick? No, it was Iceman. Okay, I was right the first time. I was wrong, but then I was right. Adam twisted his body and dodged every bullet. Each one missed him by a mere whisker. He flitted through the air, traversing the gunfire maze of death with minimal effort. Eventually, he landed on his feet right in front of Chuya. The ground under the mafiosi was unaffected by the quicksand, so now as to trap the six of them. Adam raised the cue stick in the air. Chuya! Someone screamed, and then the cue stick dropped onto the floor. Chuya! Adam got on one knee, lowered his head, and respectfully bowed as one would to royalty. I have come to protect you. Huh? Chuya was bewildered. He looked down at the submissive European man with obvious suspicion. I was created by a skill user engineer, Dr. Wollstonecraft, and I'm the first autonomous humanoid supercomputer in existence. My name is Adam Frankenstein, and I've come here to arrest the assassin who is after your life. The assassin name is Verlaine? Is that how you say that? Verlaine? Paul Verlaine. Verlaine? Chuya's eyes widened at the moment he heard that. How do you know that guy's name? You know this guy, Chuya? An assassin? Did he just call himself a supercomputer? The 5 flags were abuzz. Adam stood back with his serious look in his eyes and said, Chuya, you cannot defeat Verlaine alone. This is why I was sent here. He is no ordinary assassin. Paul Verlaine is the king of assassins. And your elder brother. And that was the end of that chapter. Woohoo! Prologue, woohoo! Woohoo! Yay! Yay, big boy! Yay, big boy! Yay! Anyway, I'm finally done with that chapter. Please stop. I hope y'all enjoyed, even though I was struggling through like most of it. Hope you enjoyed, nonetheless. My throat. I would say my sinuses affecting my reading, but that doesn't make any sense. Anyway, bye everyone. See you next week. I'm leaving so fast, but I have nothing really else to say. Thank you for the last week we did book reading. Thank you for the people who watched that VOD. I was so surprised to see like there's so many people watching it. Rewatched the VOD or something. I'm gonna try to like do re-uploads or like reruns, if that's what it's called on here. I'm gonna like re-upload VODs that I have done. Because I have some of them saved. As you know, when I'm not streaming, and hopefully people watch the VOD, the stream. I want to start doing that when I'm not streaming, like on like Monday or Tuesday. So I have like, you know, it's kind of like me streaming, but not really. On that slot. And then instead of doing like three days or 2 days, because most people do like a full week. So I'm gonna try to start doing that. I've seen that seemed like the most easiest way, since I'm not gonna stream on those days. seemed like the most easiest way to get those days out. So yeah. For next week, I'm gonna try to make a schedule like I did this week. I just keep forgetting, and then I'm usually, it's like spontaneous. I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna do this today. So that's the greatest thing about Twitch. Be spontaneous. You just start without having a waiting room like YouTube. I am going to do more YouTube streams as well. I'm going to try to do like more art streams on YouTube. I only did like one art stream on YouTube, I think. So I'm gonna do that. I do want to do another tier list, but I don't know what it's going to be about. I already did my tier list about my favorite characters. I think like twice now. And then I might finish doing the manga tier list then, since I only did part 1. That stream was like kind of bad. You had to be cut off midway, so I might like do a part 2 of that. Yeah, I think that would be good. I forgot I did that. We're going to do gaming next week. I didn't want to do gaming this week because I do gaming like almost each week. I'm trying to like break it up. So I do like the same games each time anyway, so. I tried to get a Zomboid working, but for some reason it's crashing on me. It used to work. I did play it on stream once. I kept dying, but at least it worked. But now it's just crashing on me. No, I don't know. I do want to play Zomboid though. Leave me alone. Stop biting my fingers because you want attention. Your brush stick. Stinky. You're gonna get attention soon. Leave me alone. Yeah, I do want to play the games I always wanted to play, but for some reason I could never do. They either crash or they don't work. I remember I tried to play a cooking game and it just didn't show up on stream for some reason. I did like the window capture and the game capture, so I don't know. I don't know. I might do another War Pigs. War. What is it called? War Pigs. Gameplay. I really like that game. It was pretty cool. It's just like, a point and click game. It's almost like, you put your certain amount of characters on the screen to fight for you and click where they're supposed to go and stuff. Yeah. I really like that. I did that on YouTube. It's still there if you want to watch it. I don't know how great the quality is, but it was there. At least, you already know my quality of my streams are always bad. Because I only have a $100 computer. That I bought on sale. Yeah, so that might be the games to play less. Brought Up Pets and Vampire Survivors. Yeah, we could do new things. So yeah. This is why I like doing book review and personality test things, because it's different. I may not have. Hey! Can you not lift yourself in my room? I may not have the best quality and stuff, but I do want to do different things. I might do a video essay soon. I wanted to save it, I might do a video essay soon on the topic about self-care and things. That's really my brand. I haven't done it yet though, but that's my brand. About, finding myself in this world. It's my lore, if you want to say that, I guess. Lore. Lore is so funny. Yeah, I'm just trying to do things that makes me happy. This is literally why I'm streaming. Because I find it interesting and it does make me really happy. Hi! I'm ending. I'm ending. So